Hey guys, welcome back to your Show the Gurus project. This is your boy Guru who help you guys out in separating the game from the truth. The topic of today's discussion is fancy as well as important at the same time, but it is something that we are not taught in our school. Now, if you talk about it with somebody, you might get perceived as somebody who's materialistic, who's money-minded, which is total bananas. During the starting of this year, guys, I read a book. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon, which ended up saving me a huge amount of money. The book helped me in avoiding a lot of financial mistakes which were causing some serious damage. As you guys know, how to handle money is something that we are not taught by our parents and teachers, nor we can depend on our buddies, because it sometimes can prove to be not a very valuable source of information. This is exactly where your boy Guru come and play, guys, because you know I genuinely care about you guys. By this time you should be knowing it. With that being said, let's jump in the video. Number 1 on the list is don't run after lottery tickets and quick money schemes. We all have heard the saying, guys, what comes easy won't last, what lasts won't come easy. And the same analogy is very true when it comes to your money, as well as it's very true when it comes to your fitness. Adding to that, we also have heard a lot of stories about the people who won the lottery tickets and lost all the money in no time. Same happens with athletes, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make their lifetime worth of income in a matter of few years and they blow it all in no time, assuming that it's gonna remain the same, which is never the case, right? This happened because the individual is not financially literate and he or she have not developed the skills yet to maintain, keep and grow the money. It's just like a muscle, guys. The more you train it, the more it grows. As you guys know that I am a firm believer that the best way to explain something is explaining it with a story. Now just imagine, guys, that I bought a lottery ticket and out of the ticket I won a really good amount of cash, and out of that lottery money I buy my favorite car, SVJ, and the next day you see me at a gas station, you come and ask me like, bro, like, what do you do for a living? And if you hear from my mouth that I got the car from the lottery money, instantly all the respect and admiration will vanish in thin air and you will leave the site most probably calling me a fucking lucky bastard. Remember, money and power are really important, but they will only bring you respect if you do it right. Number 2 on the list is, if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it. The first thing that we need to understand and create the awareness about is that our desires are never gonna stop, and there is always something better. The people who have motorbike, they want a car, Honda, Toyota, whatever. The people who have Honda, Toyota, they want Mercedes, BM. The people who got Mercedes, they want a Lambo. The people who got Lambo, they want a private jet. The list is never ending, guys. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy it is a good analogy. It's working pretty good for me and I'm pretty sure it's gonna work pretty good for you as well if you adapt it. Now, by no means I'm telling you to stop buying all the cool toys, guys. You have it, I have it, you like it, I like it. But the trick here is to make the impulsive purchases with caution. Number 3 on the list is save 10% of your income. In the book The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason, the main character of the book is a guy named Arkad. Arkad was at the bottom of the food chain like most of the people in the city, but by following few rules, he became the wealthiest man in the city. Everybody got crazy, man, like how out of the blue this poor merchant got so rich. When the king came to realize this fact, he asked Arkad to share his wisdom with everybody else in the city. The first rule that Arkad taught everybody was to save 10% of their income. Hearing this, everybody in the room got crazy and they started complaining about that this is a very impossible task. Hearing everybody bitching and moaning and whining and crying like 5-year-old babies, Arkad commented that you all have different livelihood, you all have different jobs, you all have different family sizes, but the only thing that is common in you all is the amount of money that is there in your pocket. Crazy, right? Number 4 on the list is pay twice, buy half. This analogy can be particularly used when we are going to buy our outfits. As far as appearance is concerned, quality is far more important than quantity. When you follow this principle, you will find out that your respect towards yourself and respect of others towards you is gonna amplify. When you spend twice and buy half because of couple of reasons, you are actually ahead of the money game. Number 1, your garments will last twice as long because they are twice as good. Number 2 is what you buy will stay in style longer. Better clothes usually does. Number 3, you will get a better advice. Usually the sales reps selling a $200 watch are much more enthusiastic about helping you to find the right watch than a sales rep who is selling a $100 watch. You are what you think you are. If you think you're inferior, you are inferior. If you think you're small, you're small. Always look great, man, because If you look great, you're gonna think great and you're gonna act great. Number 5 on the list is don't talk bad about money. Can't get any simple, guys. Don't talk shit about money. treat it with respect. And guys, please don't write in the comment section that money is the root of all evil, because it's not. The love of money over people is the root of all evil, not just the money. Money is a great thing, guys. Money has the power to amplify things. If you are a good person, you'll become better. And if you are a shitty person, you will become shittier. So it's not about money, it's about the kind of person you actually are. I assure you, man, all the people who talk shit about money and having good toys, none of them will say no if you offer them iPhone 12 tomorrow. I assure you, man, none of them will say no. That's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you guys are having a good time and are safe and sound. Don't forget to pay the fee, and also keep in mind, every day above ground is a good day.